Welcome to a new perspective with your sister and life coach, Leslie Roberts. Come on in, take a seat, and let's talk. So, the topic of discussion tonight is how to increase acceptance in life. I have 3 ways, and they all start with the A. So here we go. What is acceptance? All humans want acceptance. They want to feel accepted. That means to feel belonged. You belong. We all want to belong somewhere, right? And why is it important to feel acceptance? It's important because we're human, and that is part of our DNA as a human. We have a strong feeling of connection and wanting to be accepted because we come from a Lord, a God who loves us so much. And because He is love, He put love in us to want to feel and want to give, whether we know it or not. So let's understand this. Acceptance starts and ends with your spirit. So if you want to increase acceptance in your life, let's break it down. It starts in your spirit. Now, we are mind, body, and soul. The mind is spiritual. Our emotions are in the spiritual realm of us, and we have a body, which is our flesh, and our soul, which contains everything about us. So let's talk about acceptance. It starts with us first accepting the fact that we do have a spirit, and that part of us is not our flesh, and we have to know the difference because the flesh is always going to want what it wants, and it's never going to be satisfied. However, the spirit within us has a different need, and one of the needs is to be accepted. So we have to accept the fact that we have a spirit, and that spirit has a place in us. That spirit is our personality, determining what we do with the spirit, how we handle the spirit. That spirit is the place where our emotions lie. So again, it's how we handle the spirit. So the first thing is accept the fact that you have this spiritual realm inside of you that needs acceptance. Okay? Your spirit needs to be accepted. The second thing, the second A, is your spirit needs attention. You have to attend to your spirit. Your spirit has needs, just like your flesh has needs. You have to eat every day, so your spirit has to eat every day. It has needs as well. And I'll tell you 2 needs. One need is quiet time. Your spirit needs quiet time. And the reason why it needs quiet time is because our brain runs rampant. Thousands, billions, 100 billions of seconds. Our brain is running on the clock, by the clock, in the clock. We're always thinking. So we need to train our spirit and our mind to quiet. So we need quiet time. And Psalms 119:15 says, I will meditate on your precepts and contemplate your ways. So God is already telling us that there is a need to meditate. And think about that. That's peaceful all by itself for Him to say that we should contemplate on His ways and His precepts. Because we're always thinking about what we got to do, what we should have did, what we could have did. I mean, all of the stuff that we can't change, right? Because we're not God. So why not meditate on some pure things, some things that don't agitate us and irritate us and put us into anxiety? We need that in our brain. The next thing that our spirit needs is nourishment time. And nourishment time is very important because you have to renew your mind daily. The Word of God says, renew your mind daily with His Word. And I have learned over the years through my life that His Word is medicine. It's medication to the soul. So read your Word daily. That grows you up because, again, you eat food to grow your flesh up and to build your flesh muscles and all of those things up, the protein. But you need spiritual food to build your spirit up so that you can look like your Father in heaven. You can have a personality that is pure. Okay, so you need nourishment time. Lastly, the last A that your spirit needs is affirmation. It needs to be affirmed. And the way that I affirm my spirit is the Word of God. Again, it's the Word. Because why not use medicine to affirm me? If it's natural and it's going to build me up and it's going to have me grow in my self-development, come on now. It's important to affirm yourself through the Word of God. We always are talking about affirmations all over the place. Everybody is affirmation, affirmation, affirmation. Well, affirmation your spirit. Affirm your spirit, the promises of God. And I'll tell you the difference of you affirming it with the promises of God versus the promises of you, because you can't perform these things. God can. So here's an example. Here's an affirmation. We are more than conquerors through Him who loved us. Romans 8:37. So that just affirmed me to let me know that whatever I'm going through right now, whatever you're going through right now, you're more than a conqueror. I'm more than a conqueror. So affirmations are really good. So let's recap. There's 3 A's to increase acceptance in your life, and they are acceptance, accept your spirit, and accept that your spirit needs acceptance from you. Self-love is everything. 2, attention. Your spirit needs attention. It needs 2 things. It needs quiet time and it needs nourishment time. 3, your spirit needs affirming. It needs to be affirmed. So take those tools, use them, put them in your purse, put them in your toolbox, and use them. Change your mind, change your world, a new perspective all the time. Don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends and family, and subscribe so that we can get mental wealth out here and get away from mental theft. All right? See you later. Have a great one. Bye-bye.